Yes.
Hey, Stuart. I noticed that I smile more and more, both during my meditation and outside of meditation, and it seemed to have quite a big influence both during my meditation and outside of meditation. Can you say something about smiling?
Look, I once said, and I've said it a lot, happy people are enlightened people. It's true. And your heart's open, there's joy, there's love, and you have the capacity to sustain that joy and that love, no matter what's going on in the world. It truly is the beginnings of a state of enlightenment. You know, you're getting free of all the tension in yourself. You're getting free of other people's tension. And it's great. I mean, why not smile? Why not be happy? Why not, really enjoy every moment that life has to give us? I mean, look, the title of my book is Rudra Meditation, Transforming Life's Tension into Joy and Love. That's what you're doing, Joe, and I can see it in your face. It's great. It's really great. And continue doing it. It's better than being miserable inside. It's better than being full of tension inside.
Do you agree, fake it until you make it? Because when I started, I just imposed this smile on my face and it's starting to grow on me.
Good. So now take it deeper. Have more gratitude in your heart and take it deeper and look, I mean, that smile, that happiness, that ananda, that bliss is essential if we're going to recognize the very sacred nature of life. Every breath we take is sacred. Every breath we take sustains the world. We are giving and receiving life every time we breathe. When our hearts open, we give and receive life with love, with joy, with compassion. The people in our lives look different. And even the things that we don't like about them, we find forgiveness and we find, you know, patience with other human beings. So what you described is essential. And if it took a phony smile to get you, God bless the phony smile. I'm not asking. I mean, how you get there. The whole idea is getting there. And, look, if there's any reward in this meditation, it's just being a happy person. It's fulfilling the highest level of one's humanity. Not how much money we make and how powerful we get in life. It's just simple joy, love, fulfilling ourselves as human beings. That's the goal of all this, because happy people become enlightened people. They become children of God. And you got to be happy when good things happen, and you got to be happy when you're taking out the garbage. There has to be joy, love inside, a calm, inner peace. I mean, that's a real sign, to me anyway, of spiritual growth, not the costumes people wear, the incense they burn, the names they give themselves. It's all nonsense. Are their hearts open? Is there a twinkle in their eye? Is there love inside them? Do they forgive themselves and do they forgive life? To me, that's a real sign of spiritual growth. Not all the panoply and the, the trappings, you know, vegetarian this and vegan that and this and that. One's of Tibetans are meat eaters and Hindus or Indians are vegetable eaters. It's all nonsense. It has nothing to do with keeping one's heart open. And that really is the secret of all this, building a chakra system to where there's unconditional love. And I learned years ago, honestly, I mean, I many, many years ago to not allow myself to get involved in all the trappings of spiritual practice. All I wanted years ago was to live kind of a simple life. And I heard Rudy say the same thing. He said the thing that keeps him working on himself is he never forgets, Bhagwan Nityananda going to bed at night on a potato sack. He said, if I can get my life that simple, and he said, in order to get there, I have to burn up all this stuff. I have to work through all this karma to get to a place where life is simple. And he was just using, Swami Nityananda as a metaphor for an open heart, to love of God, love of humanity, love of life. And I had to get that out of my system because when I was younger, I mean, this ashram that I built in Texas, I mean, Tibetan temples and Japanese garden. I mean, it was pretty fantastic. But I knew I had to get it out of my system if I was ever going to continue growing spiritually. I had to burn through it. Because the whole core and secret to all of this is internal. It's what we are as human beings. So keep smiling, Joe. You look great. You really look good. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? But you can't just go from point A to point B without working out all the karma between point A and point B. And once your need to get to God is sincere and profound in you, it will take you through the karma. And it's going to be easy and it's going to be hard and it's going to be all kinds of stuff that you have to work through and finally learn to surrender. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Does anyone else have a question? Okay, there are no more questions. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for being here and doing this work and making the demands on me you make, that I have to open in such depth inside in order to nurture a big group of people. So God bless you all. Thank you. There'll be a class again tomorrow evening. I mean, those of you that live in Europe and Israel, it's pretty late. But people in the US and South America, there's class tomorrow evening. And then the next class here will be on Thursday at 1 o'clock. So thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.